What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another UFO 50 daily bingo line. The sky may be blue, but it is still freaking cold outside, everybody. Whew. Yesterday we had a pretty good bingo line. A lot of people went for it. It was pretty fast. Not the fastest line, but the fastest line involved playing Disconia. And I'm not built like that. I don't trust that. I don't trust like that. But that could be something to keep in mind for the future when we're looking at fast bingo lines. Disconia, it can be pretty good. So after a successful yesterday, today we have another regular bingo board. Let's just hope that it goes at least as well as yesterday. And if not, then we do what we can. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, a real highest fire level center score is not too bad. Key code takes a little bit of time. Okay, that diagonal is no good. Other diagonals, Pilot Quest and Tomy, no good. Defeat 7 bosses. It's a little long with the... I was thinking of row 3, but I don't think so. Row 2 is not bad, as much as it involves Disconia. Row 1's definitely too long. Column 1 is also not bad. I don't know if it's as good as row 2. Row 2 or column 1? I'm interested. We'll do column 1. I'm interested. So the thought here, I'm going to start right into Fist Hell. The thought here is that by doing Fist Hell 4th Scare, Seaside Drive Stage 1, and Alphazar Stage 3, that's 7 bosses. So that general goal is just free. You do have to do all of that, but then you also get to do, I guess, Disconia. So that's my thought here, is that general goal just comes for free by doing the rest of this line. Which is, these are not fast goals, but that is what it is. I don't really have much of a need for money, but I will try to get the money here. Victor already starts at power 3, but I have to go pretty far in, so I might as well try to level up some stats. Not sure what hit me there. Oh, I think one of the guys blew up. It's fine. I think I missed like $5 in the middle. I got something stuck in my throat. I'm just gonna keep going, not enough money. That worked out really nicely for this guy. Nope. That zombie had the upper hand. Get this guy, get the shotgun. There's some crazy speed strats you can do with the shotgun. I kind of always try to mention it, but I just use it to get rid of these guys as fast as possible. Okay, you can't go that far. I was wondering. I think the subway is like split into 2 parts. Blow up next. If you haven't, I would highly recommend watching a Fist Hell 2-player speedrun. Jester and RPM are very good at this. That's a treat to watch. And fist speeding in general is very nice to watch. These are just pennies, but I'll take them. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Whoop. 1. I went a little too fast there. You want to keep a nice rhythm, that way you get the hits consistently. Toughness up twice, please, thank you. That should be enough to get it down. I guess not. Oh, wow, it's 2 full combos. Okay, that's why I was off. Oops, that's me down. Gotta be careful not to dodge into the pit there. Try to get this guy to immediately run into here. Yep. Oh, no, he ran into the mine. Okay, well, that worked out. And that one jumped into the pit as well. Alright, cool. I'm gonna try to get the stuff from these trees before the excavator 3000 shows up. Little auto-scroller section here. There's a chainsaw down there, but I don't particularly care for it. That is a good question. Who is driving this excavator? I mean, it has to be a zombie. Which I didn't know zombies had driving licenses, but... I mean, I'm not gonna be judgmental. I don't have much of a use for the Campanella, but I suppose I'll take the recovery up. If I can find, like, pennies. Fistile is all about, like, keeping things organized. You're just using your basic combo to take enemies down, but you want to make sure, like, you know, high priority targets gotta go first, stuff like that. There's a mine there. You don't want to be caught. Okay, and then we get... I'm getting beamed. Here's the bozos, if you will. And again, this trick works well for them. Especially because if you combo them, they kind of just teleport around. So keeping them stun locked like this is incredibly effective. Alright, not enough money for a recovery, so I guess we'll just buy the burger. Burger me. Alright, now we officially don't care about anything. We're just trying to get to the end of this level. Money no longer serves a purpose to us. We're free from the shackles of capitalism. Make sure to get those. Those purple guys have a like a weird shielding mechanism, so nice to get them down fast. Very good flag. You can go a little bit ahead here. The boss isn't really much of a threat. Well, the level 2 boss, that is. The other enemies are more likely to just swarm you and ruin you. Again, Again, very dangerous part of the level here. We're trying not to accidentally dodge and fall. Thankfully, one of the dogs took care of that for us. And then I don't really know the path through here. Okay, here. And then there's a technique here that I'm going to try, and I'm hopefully not going to die doing it. Yeah, if you do a jump like that, at that precise, like, area, you can actually get 2 hits from one dude. Better to be safe than sorry, because obviously if you miss it, and you go too far, the abyss awaits you. And even if you just get it like once or twice, I felt it real close. There, it speeds things up tremendously. This is like probably the boss that, like, when you see a speedrunner doing it, it's so much faster than the casual player. There we go. And that's going to be the 4th scare, as well as 4 of the 7 bosses we need down. So I'm going to open Disconia now. Destroy 2 enemy discs in one shot. This is unfortunately a super, super random goal. And I'm not particularly good at Disconia, and I don't like playing Disconia. We're going to go for a quick battle against a squire enemy. There's some options here. What do I even have on my side? I have a vampire. It's basically already dead, though. Okay, cool. Buffing an enemy is going to make this pretty nice for us. They have access to the vampire already? Ah, jeez. Okay, at least they got hit by that. My vampire's in a really bad spot. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not particularly good at this goal. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm assuming the trick here is to, like, get enemies relatively close to each other, you know, pretty weak. I think I'll just get the ogre out. So this cleric's at 1 at all. I guess it healed a little bit there. And that's a 3. I want to keep this guy a little low. I'm going to try to set this up. Maybe I fail, maybe I don't. I'm not sure. Oh man, that guy's weak now. Okay. Okay, at least they can't heal anymore. That's good for us. Unless they go back to base. In which case, there's nothing we can really do about it, but... Wow, what a shot. I mean, I don't care. That vampire was, like, too far to be useful. Okay. That was my good unit, though. Of course the aiming's still bugged. I guess I'll... Can I make it to this guy? Okay. Please don't heal that one. Damn it. Okay, the plan is simple. If you, like, have the camera moving, then it bugs. I'm just gonna do this, honestly. Okay, then slap this one. Okay. Now they're all pretty weak. So we just need to, like, have it line up where we can, like, get 2 of them in one shot. Like, this could work. Here's hoping. I messed it up. Okay, let's just go here then. That's fine. There's still a chance. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the rat. Like this. I'm gonna try to bait it. Oh, this unit's still around. That sucks for me. Forgot about this guy. Okay, he has no crystals though. Let me kick this guy out. Don't want you around. Okay, I want this guy to come back up. I need him to be closer. And so this is why I don't go for this goal usually, because I'm no good at it. Oh, that sucks for me. I think we just reset. Yeah, so unfortunately, this line is very good, but this is a stark reminder. I wanted to check, because yesterday, obviously, the fastest line had Disconia. But today it is not the case. And this is a stark reminder that Disconia is never a good idea. I nearly got 2 enemies there in one shot. I was trying. Drowning 2 enemies counts. Get out of here. Gonna get rid of some of my units I'm never gonna use. The terrain is a little bit smaller here, so I think it might be worth trying. I mean, yeah, just reset until it happens is also a valid strategy, but it's just, it is such a specific thing to do. Oh, that miner just deleted itself. Plan, by the way, the units to the right are more likely to get this than I will, so... Well, there goes that vampire. That's a shame. I was trying to use that vampire. Here's hoping. It couldn't have hit me. I wanted it to hit me, bounce me back. I hate Disconia. Fellas, never open Disconia in bingo. I will be fighting for this. It is not a good idea. You might think it's a good idea. It's never a good idea. Oh, this board sucks. Okay, the rat is actually a pretty good play. If we can get the rat, it can cause a lot of chaos. Oh, there goes one of my rats. Can I get the other one? Nope? Okay, cool. That's too many high HP units. Let's reset. Oh, good, a lot of healers. Well, there's a bunch of weak units, but there's also like healers, so I don't know, this sucks. Nice miss, idiot. Okay, we got like 3 1 HP units here. If we can get one person, do I have like a rat that I can use? Cause some chaos. One of the archers, maybe? Yeah, just I wasn't a bad spot because I'm next to the slime there. Okay, well, nice doing nothing there. I guess I just need to like use some units for a while. Okay, you just made that much harder for me. Why would you do that? Okay, no crystals, so I can't even use the archers anyways. Now, let me just get rid of this. Unfortunately, that's a 2 now. Okay, just don't miss, please. Okay, cool. Terrible, terrible goal. That took longer than 4th scare. That took longer than 4th scare. Alright, now back to the rest of this. Seaside Drive, we just have to do stage 1 here. It's interesting because it's pacifist stage 1. So we're just not really shooting anything. Although we need 3 lives as well, so we need to not die and then not destroy anything. So we get to just kind of jam out for 3 minutes and just dodging bullets. The one thing is we do need to break these, but just to this level. That way they can just kind of go off screen and not give us any points. Here we need to be careful because we need to do it and then also get under it. Because that's how physics work. You gotta wonder what this guy did to be chased by like this many helicopters and stuff. I suppose that's fair. This guy does have a pretty dangerous arsenal with him. Alright. Well, this is it. Once we see clear stage 1, well, stage 1 clear, then we can mark it off and move on. And that's also one more boss, so we're at 5 bosses down. Alphazars. And then going to beating stage 3 in Alphazars requires us to defeat 2 bosses, which is going to give us 7 bosses. Okay. I'm just gonna try to rush this. Normally I take some time to get some upgrades, but I think we're pressed for time here. I'm gonna try to use the dash to go through most things here. If you dash with an enemy in Alphazar, then they kind of get stunned for a little bit. Alphazar, of course, being one of the games with if you mash, you shoot faster. So you can just hold it down for auto shoot, but you can also mash for even faster. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I meant to not do that. I meant to get all 3. Without waiting, you don't. Well, you don't. No, you just wait. You have to remember, these are made for actual bingo matches. And so it's meant to be taken, you know, over the course of an hour. I'm gonna look for like the 3rd of these right now, because if you go to the next stage, it'll disappear. So yeah, we're just gonna get up in their face and shoot their eye. Try to line up the option. But yeah, in the context of a daily bingo line, most Pilot Quest goals are just not worth it. The one for 4 seeds, I think, is basically the only one that's worth it, because you can do that in like a minute from the start of Pilot Quest. So here, the only thing I'm going to try to do here is try to get 3 greens, because I kind of messed up and I only got the basic shot upgrade instead of the level 2 shot upgrade. Yeah, this is level 2. Level 2 has no bosses in Alphazar. Okay, here's one. Oh, here's my second one. I'm gonna try to get these guys down, like, when they're on the ship. So I have access to their drops if they do drop something. Alright, perfect. Now we have the shot B. It's more range. I don't know if it's more power as well, but it's definitely more range. Which is nice. For what it's worth, I think Pilot Quest has a duplication glitch that involves like closing and reopening the game a bunch. Like the actual UFO 50 game, not Pilot Quest in UFO 50. It's not allowed for regular bingo, but I think it's allowed for dailies. I don't care though, I'm not using it. The only way you could do most Pilot Quest goal in bingo without using the duplication glitch would be to get extremely lucky and get like an ingot to drop right at the start. Make it as fast as possible. This is a bit of an auto-scroller, but you can speed it up a little bit by doing enough damage to the tank. Should be happening any second now. I did not do a lot of damage there, huh? Okay, there we go. Now the screen is scrolling slightly faster, as you can see. So you can't defeat the boss until it's all the way down here. There we go. I'm gonna try to get some health here. Yeah, there we go. A bit of a tricky platforming section here. Not too bad. I don't mind taking a little bit of damage. I don't need all this health. Now here, we just have to wait. Get all the enemies down. I kind of lost control there. Gotta be careful here because these snowmen love to rush at you. Did that hit me? Oh, there we go. Well, one health for Nanu is not the best, but I can make it work probably. What in the hitbox? Excuse me? When they do that so much, nothing they can really do about it. Alright, and that is 7 bosses down. And stage 3 clear. Which stops our timer. I mean, it's all Disconia's fault. But it's a good reminder. Disconia, never worth it in bingo. Just never do it. Never do it. I would say, I was going to say Row 2 would be faster, but Row 2 also goes through Disconia, so I don't know. I don't know what the play was today. Oh, it was probably column 5. I just looked at it. It's so column 5. Silly me. Yeah, that's doable. That's a 15-minute line. That's what I get. I got the attraction of the boss's synergy got me. It is what it is. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. Probably there's a chance that there's no bingo line tomorrow. So if there isn't, then it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.